النظارة هذه هي النظارة يا والدي هيا بنا إلى المسجد هيا بنا. So let's quickly look at this conversation and see what we have today as new words. So before we go into reading, hummu and habbu, these are new words, though it might not new to many of us or majority of us because we are very much used to it. هذا آذان الفجر. Adhan is a new word that is call to prayer. Call to prayer. Adhan. So we are very much used to Fajr, though we are saying it here for the first time. Fajr. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah is great. Allah is great. Some people do translate Akbar to greatest. So because Akbar is ismu tafdil ala wazni af'al. So ismu tafdil is superlative. So people say Allah is the greatest. But some of our scholars will tell you that if you are saying Allah is the greatest, so that means you have other things that are greater and you have the ones that are great. So when you say Allah is great, Allah is great. So nothing like him. It is incomparable. It's incomparable. So we can give the two meanings, so depending on our interpretation. Allah is great, Allah is great. So the father now said, Aina al-awlad. That is the plural of walad, awlad. Where are the children? Where are the children? So the mother responded, Sa'adun fil hammam. Sa'ad is in the toilet. Hammam. Toilet. Hammam is pluralized on Jamu Muannas Salim, which is hammamat. Hammamat. Just had alif and ta maftuha, so you have the plural. Hammamat. Yatawadda'u. So that is present tense or continuous tense. Yatawadda from tawadda'a. That is to perform ablution. That was where we have wudu. Wudu. So Sa'adun fil hammam yatawadda. Sa'ad is in the toilet performing ablution. The father asked, Wa ayna Sa'id? Wa ayna Sa'id? So where is Sa'id? So if Sa'ad is in the toilet performing ablution, where is Sa'id? And the mother responded, Sa'idun fil ghurfati yaqra'ul Qur'an. Sa'id is in the room. Ghurfa, that's a new word. Ghurfa, room. Al-ghurfatu, the room. And the plural is Jamu Taksir, Ghuraf. Ghuraf. Ghurfatu, Ghuraf. Yaqra'ul Qur'an. He is reading the Quran. Sa'idun fil ghurfati yaqra'ul Quran. So Sa'id is in the room reading the Quran. Wa ayna Sa'ida? Then where is Sa'ida? Where is Sa'ida? The mother responded, Sa'idatun fil musalla tusalli. Sa'idatun fil musalla tusalli. So Saida, in our own case, has already performed ablution. So probably done everything necessary, and started prayer. So in the prayer room. So musalla could be chapel, a place dedicated for salah. So that is musalla. And at the same time, just like what we have used to, the material we used to pray on is also called musalla. Just like sajada that we place on the floor to observe salah. So we also call it musalla. Then, okay, if that is the case, all the children have settled their matters, those performing ablution, one reading Quran, one observing nafil at home. Then the father said, Ayn al-Mi'taf. Where is the coat? Where is the coat? Probably it was cold, and the father wanted to put on something on his cloth. Ayn al-Mi'taf. Where is the coat? هذا هو المعطف يا والدي. Here is the Mi'taf, oh my father. Here is the coat, oh my father. وأين النظارة? And where is the glasses? That is the spectacle. Where is the glasses? هذه هي النظارة. Here is the glasses. Ya walid, ya walidi, oh my father. And the father said, Hayya bina ila al-masjid. Let's go to the mosque. Then Saad and Sa'id, excluding Sa'ida, being a female, she will have to pray at home. So Saad and Sa'id now responded, Hayya bina, let's go. So the new words for today, we have Hadan, we have Fajr, we have Akbar, we have Hammam, and we have these verbs, Yatawadda, Yaqra, we have Gurfa, we have Musalla, we have Tusalli, we have Mi'taf, then we have Nadhara. I think this is the first time we are coming across Masjid as well. So Masjid, the plural is Masajid. I want to believe we are conversant with that. Masajid. Masjid. Masajid. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, I think Surah Al-Jinn, وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا. At the same time, we are going to read. So let us read. Then you read after me. Not only those who are unmuted, but everyone. So wherever you are, are we ready, please? So if we are ready, please.
If your hand is up, your mic is unmuted, so you can read with Sheikh.
Okay.
نعم السلام عليكم.
هذا آذان الفجر.
هذا
آذان الفجر.
هذا آذان الفجر.
هذا آذان الفجر.
فجر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
أكبر.
أين الأولاد؟
أين الأولاد؟
الأولاد.
سعد في الحمام يتوضأ.
سعد في الحمام يتوضأ.
سعد في الحمام يتوضأ.
سعد
في الحمام يتوضأ.
وأين سعيد؟
وأين سعيد؟
سعيد في الغرفة يقرأ القرآن.
سعيد في الغرفة يقرأ القرآن.
وأين سعيدة؟
وأين سعيدة؟
سعيدة في المصلى تصلي.
سعيدة في المصلى تصلي.
أين المعطف؟
أين المعطف؟
هذا هو المعطف يا والدي.
هذا هو المعطف يا والدي.
وأين النظارة؟
وأين النظارة؟
وأين النظارة؟
وأين النظارة؟
You should, I think you can see that noon is having shadda. So because it's coming after Alif Walam.
No.
Because noon is sun letter. وأين النظارة؟
وأين النظارة؟
هذه هي النظارة يا والدي.
هذه هي النظارة يا والدي.
هيا بنا إلى المسجد.
هيا بنا إلى المسجد.
هيا بنا.
هيا بنا.
هيا بنا.
Let's try and look at some of these new words again. So it seems there are many here. Adhan al-Fajr, a call to the morning prayer. Adhan al-Fajr, call to Fajr prayer. Then I talk about the word Akbar. Akbar. Ismu tafdil. That's superlative word. Afdal. Any word coming on that pattern in Arabic language is ismu tafdil. Like afdalu. So coming, you can see that afdalu, akbaru, they are the same. Ajmalu, they are the same. On the same pattern, af'alu. So all the words on that pattern, so it's superlative. Ana akbaru minka. I'm bigger than you. Ana atwalu minka. I'm taller than you. That is superlative. Ana afdalu minka. I am better than you. So you can see that is ismu tafdil. Then we have al-hammam. Al-hammam. So hammam is toilet. So we have related words as well. We have related words. Hammam, we use it for toilet. We use it for bathroom. Sometimes we use it for washroom. Then related word, you have mirhab. Mirhab. That's a related word in Arabic. Mirhab. That's also bathroom. Mirhab. So mirhab and hammam, sometimes we use them interchangeably. So sometimes we call it dawratul miyah. Dawratul miyah. Dawratul miyah. So we use it for washroom as well. Are you with me?
No.
So we use al-hammam, al-mirhab, then dawratul miyah. The word yatawadda'u, that is mudari'. When we are talking of verbs, we have three forms of verb. We have fi'lul madi, that is the past tense. Fi'lul madi, that is the past tense. Then we have fi'lul mudari', that is the present tense or the future tense. The present continuous or future tense, that is mudari'. Then we have fi'lul amr, command. So these are the three forms of verbs that we have. We have madi, we have mudari', then we have amr. Past tense, present continuous or future tense, that is mudari'. So it could have those three meanings. Then we have amr, which is command. So the verb yatawadda'u is mudari'. Mudari'. He is performing ablution. He is performing ablution. And it stems from the madi tawadda'a. 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 He performed ablution. Yatawadda'u. He is performing ablution. Tawadda. That's the command. Tawadda. Perform ablution. سعيد في الغرفة يقرأ القرآن. الغرفة, that's a new word. غرفة, that is room. Room. Related word to room, that is hujra. Hujra. Just like what you have in Surah Hujurat. So hujra. So the plural is hujurat. Jamu mana salim. But ghurfa, the plural is jamu taksir. Ghuraf. 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 سعيد في الغرفة يقرأ القرآن. يقرأ, that's another verb. That's another verb, which is present, continuous, or future tense. يقرأ. It stemmed from fi'l al-madi, qara'a. Qara'a. He read. Qara'a. He read. Yaqra'u. He is reading, or he will read. He is reading. And the command is iqra. Iqra. The first word revealed in the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Iqra. Read. Iqra. Bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. So that is a command. the Prophet ﷺ was commanded to read. Iqra. Sa'idun fil ghurfati yaqra'ul Qur'an. Sa'id is in the room reading the Quran. Then we talk about Musalla. Musalla is a place where we observe prayer, and it could also be masjid. So masjid is also a place where we prostrate for Allah. So tusalli is another verb, but this time around, it indicates feminine. So that is why it is not yusalli, but tusalli. So it shows that ya coming before it is for masculine, while ta coming before it is for feminine. So, and the past from that verb is solla. 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 He prayed. Yusalli. He is praying, or he will pray. Yusalli. That is for masculine. But for feminine, tusalli. Then Amru will be Salli. Salli. Salli ala Muhammad. Salli ala Muhammad. Now, we talk about ya coming before the verb, representing masculine, ta coming before it, representing feminine. So that is 2 out of 4. We still have another 2 coming before 2 letters, coming before verb, which also have their own indication. So we have nun and we have amza. So nun represents jamo. For instance, if I say no solli, that is we are praying. No solli, we are praying. So it shows that we are many, not just one female or one male. Then if Hamza come before it, usolli. So that is for mutakallim, first person singular, first person singular, usolli. Akra'u, I'm reading. Akra'u, I'm reading. So not yakra'u this time around, that he is reading, which is third person. Third person masculine singular. Yaqra'u, yusalli, yatawadda'u. So here we are talking of third person singular masculine. But if we say tatawadda'u, that is third person singular feminine. Taqra'u, third person singular feminine. Tusalli, third person singular feminine. So if I say atawadda'u, that is first person singular, I am performing ablution. Aqra'ul Quran, I am reading Quran. Usalli fil masjid, I'm observing prayer in the masjid. And the last one is known, that I've mentioned earlier. I can say naqra'ul Quran, we are reading Quran. So that is first person plural. No nusalli fil masjid, we are praying in the masjid. Natawaddahu fil mirhab, so we are performing ablution in the washroom. So these 4 letters coming before verb to make it present continuous or future tense, they are 4. And they were captioned under Anaitu. Hamza, Nun, Yao, and Ta. Hamza, Nun, Yao, and Ta. So let's move forward a bit. Aina al-Mi'taf. Aina al-Mi'taf. Where is the quote? Mi'taf is pluralized as Ma'atif. 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 Inshallah ta'ala, some of these words, I will find a means of getting them across to us, inshallah ta'ala, before the end of the class, because I can see that they are becoming too much, especially those strange words like ma'atif, mi'taf, ma'atif. So you can see it on your in the chat room, inshallah ta'ala. So we talk about masjid, and the plural is masajid. So we are conversant with that. So some of the difficult ones, inshallah, we'll be talking about them. So we talk about ghurfa, which is the room. Ghurfa, and the plural is ghurafu. Ghuraf. Just like hujra, hujurat, room. Kam ghurfatan fi baytik. How many rooms do you have in your house? Indana khamsatu ghuraf. Indana khamsu ghuraf. So we have 5 rooms. Ghuraf. Nam. Wa ayna an-nadhara? Nadhara. If you look at the word an-nadhara, you will say nadhar, nadhar, unzur. We said unzur, look. So what we use to look, we call it nadhara. So you can see similarities. You have that nun, dha, and ra. So sometimes they are just like that. Nadhara. And the plural is jamu mana salim, nadharat. Nadharat. So that is the plural. Hayya bina. So that's a new expression. Hayya bina. It means let's go. Hayya bina. We use it together like that. You cannot separate them. You cannot say hayya and use it with another thing, or you use bina with no. They are always together, and it means let's go. Hayya bina. Hayya bina ila al-masjid. Let's go to the mosque. Hayya bina. So let us let's go further. Let's go further. So let's quickly read the conversation again. So before we move to mufradat, though we've almost settled all the mufradat, but we are still going to read, inshallah ta'ala. So if your mic is unmuted, you can read after me. هذا آذان الفجر.
هذا آذان الفجر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. أين الأولاد؟
الله أكبر.
أين الأولاد؟
سعيد في الحمام يتوضأ.
سعيد في الحمام يتوضأ.
وأين سعيد؟
وأين سعيد؟
سعيد في الغرفة يقرأ القرآن.
سعيد في الغرفة يقرأ القرآن.
وأين سعيدة؟
وأين
وأين
سعيدة؟
سعيدة؟
سعيدة في المصلي في المصلى تصلي.
سعيدة في المصلى تصلي.
أين المعطف؟
المعطف.
هذا هو المعطف يا والدي.
هذا هو المعطف يا والدي.
وأين النظارة؟
وأين النظارة؟
هذه هي النظارة يا والدي.
هذه هي النظارة يا والدي.
هيا بنا إلى المسجد.
هيا بنا إلى المسجد.
هيا بنا.
هيا بنا.
Now, let's quickly look at the mufradat on the following page. Masjid. The plural is masajid. Masjid. Masajid. Musalla. Musalla. I said it the other time that the place where we observe our salat is known as musalla. At the same time, our masjid is also musalla because we observe our salat there. Okay? Then at the same time, we use the word musalla as well for the sajada that we use to pray. So people call it prayer mat. So that is sajada. Al-Quran. Al-Quran. So let us say this after me. Al-Quran.
Al-Quran.
So this is very important. Al-Quran. It is Hamza. Al-Quran. These days you hear people saying Al-Quran. Al-Quran. It's not Al-Quran. Al-Quran. An. Al-Quran.
Al-Quran.
Hayya bina. Let's go.
Hayya
bina.
Hayya bina.
Hayya bina.
Nadhara.
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 The plural is nadharat.
Nadharat.
Mi'taf.
Mi'taf.
The plural is ma'atif.
Ma'atif.
Just put fatha or mim, then you elongate ain with alif. Ma'atif.
Ma'atif.
Ghurfa. Ghurfa. So we have different types of rooms. We have ghurfa to julus. One of the mic is making noise. Please, if you identify it is yours, kindly unmute, please. So ghurfa, we have different types of ghurfa. We have ghurfa to julus, that is sitting room. We have ghurfa to naum, that is bedroom. Ghurfa to naum, the room where we sleep. Ghurfa to naum. Then we have matbakh, kitchen. Matbakh is also a room. So we have hammam, it's also a room. Okay? Hammam. So that's our washroom or bathroom or toilet. So we use all those words for it. Yatawadda'u. He is performing ablution. Yatawadda'u. That is mudari'. Yaqra'u. He is reading. Yaqra'u. He is reading. Yusalli. Yusalli. He is praying. Then you have ummu. Abu. We said ummu is pluralized on ummu'at. Abu, aba'u. Aba'u. Ibnu, who can remember Ibnu? What's the plural of Ibnu? Can somebody remind us? We mentioned it yesterday. Ibnu. I can't hear you.
Abanat.
Ah, no.
Abna.
You got it wrong.
Abna.
Abna'u. 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 Then awlad. That's the plural of walad. Awlad. Children. Al-Fajr. Al-Fajr. That is down. The early part of the morning. Then you have Adhan. Adhan. That is call to prayer. So let's quickly look at the tadribat. Let's look at tadribat. Sil bain al-kalimati wa surat al-munasiba. Join between the word and the corresponding picture. You have Al-Quran. You have Yatawadda. Al-Quran. Yatawadda. You have Yaqra. You have Masjid. Nadhara. Mi'taf. Ghurfa. So we're expected to link these words with corresponding pictures. So that shouldn't be our problem anyway, because you have the picture clear. Quran, Al-Quran, that is the third picture. Yatawadda'u, that is the second picture. Yaqra'u, that's the first picture. Masjid, so that's the fifth picture. Nadhara, that's the fourth picture. Mi'taf, that's the last picture, and Ghurfa is second to the last. So we are moving straight to Mufradatun Idafiyya. Mufradatun Idafiyya. So somebody may want to ask, why are we jumping that page? So it's simply because we need a particular exercise to read. And when we read it, it is from there you can understand what to have on that page 34. Safha Arba wa Thalathun, page 34. So now we are moving straight to page 35, Mufradatun Idafiyya. So you can remember that Mufradat Idafiyya that we did the last time, last week. So we counted numbers 1 to 5. So if you can remember, we have Wahid, Ithnan, Thalatha, Arba'a, Khamsa. Wahid, Ithnan, Thalatha, Arba'a, Khamsa. Wahid 1, Ithnan 2, Thalathatun 3, Arba'atun 4, Khamsatun 5. So we stop on that. Now today we are moving from 6 to 10. We are moving from number 6 to 10. So Sitta, you can say after me, Sitta.
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 That is 6. Saba'a.
Saba'a.
That is 7. Saba'a.
Saba'a.
8. Thamaniya.
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 Tis'a.
Tis'a.
That is 9. Tis'a.
Tis'a.
And number 10, Ashara.
Ashra.
Let's get it again. Sitta.
ستة
Sab'a.
سبعة
Thamaniya.
ثمانية
Tis'a.
تسعة
Ashara.
عشرة
Again. Sitta.
ستة
Sab'a.
سبعة
Thamaniya.
ثمانية
Tis'a.
تسعة
تسعة
Ashara.
عشرة
Now let's read it. Let's read it now. Bismillah. I want to hear you reading from 6 to 10.
ستة
سبعة ثمانية
تسعة عشرة
Okay. Let's look at the tadrib. I will just be calling the number. Then you'll be telling me in Arabic as fast as you could. 9,
تسعة
6,
ستة
7,
سبعة
10,
عشرة
10
8,
ثمانية
8
التدريب الثاني رتب الأعداد. رتب الأعداد. Arrange the numbers. Arrange the numbers. So you are starting from 6. Now, after 6, what will be the next one? After 6,
سبعة
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 after 7,
ثمانية
8
after 8,
تسعة
after 9,
عشرة
10
10. أشر إلى العدد الذي تسمعه. You are expected, they use the word ashir, that is you point. You point. إلى العدد, you point to the number الذي تسمعه, that you hear. So now I will just call the number. I will call the number. And after calling the number, so you will not just point, but just mention it. You mention the number. So maybe let me say Tisa, for instance. So you tell me whether Tisa is 7 or 5. Is that understood? Are you ready? Ashra.
10
Saba.
7
Nobody. Saba.
7
7
Sitta.
6
Thamaniya.
8
Tisa.
9
كل العدد المشار إليه. The first one they said Ashir, that is point. This time around they're talking about al-musharu ilayhi. Al-musharu ilayhi, the one that is pointed to. Kulil adad, say the number that is pointed to. So that means the teacher is expected to point to one of the numbers, then you are going to say it. I think that is well understood as well. I mean the instruction. But even if I point here to any of the number, you will not see me. So I will just call the number, then you are going to say it in Arabic. So let's start. 7. I can't hear you.
7.
10.
10.
6.
6.
9.
9.
8.
8.
Now, before we leave that side, moving to Tarakib al-Nahawiyya, inshallah, which we are going to discuss fully tomorrow, I want somebody to volunteer and read from 1 to 10 without checking the book. So who can read the numbers from 1 to 10? Okay, go ahead.
No.
2 3 4 5 9 7 8 9 10.
So we are all marking you, but you didn't get it right. So who else can try?
No, 0166. No,
okay.
I. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Mumtaz. Another person?
I.
Go on. Go ahead.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
MashaAllah. Barakallahu fiqh. So inshallah ta'ala, we are going to stop here for the day. And tomorrow is another day. So I don't want to take most of our time so that we have enough time for questions as well today. So because we are getting more and more words, so we might need clarifications. So I will not be taking most of the time. So tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to start from Tarakib al-Nahwiyya. So these are some of the things that we have read earlier. So we still look at it again. Then we look at the summary of everything tomorrow. نكتفي بهذا ونسأل الله جل في علاه أن يبارك فينا وفيكم جميعا. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خير Sheikh. And Afwan, if your mic is unmuted, please, if you don't want to disturb others, make sure you don't have any background noise. And if you have any questions, stay to the questions. And if you have any administrations questions, put it on the chat. And as I've been permitted, if you are a female 13 below, not teenagers, you can also come up to ask your question directly. Jazakumullah khairan. Now I'm going
I think it is sure that we're not having anybody below 13 on this platform.
Now, okay, I'll go back to the rules, normal rules. If you're a female, put on the chat room. If you're a male, raise up your hand. I'm going to unmute you now and say to the question because we don't want to take much of our Sheikh time, please and please and please. Now, number 369, 3036. You're muted, 036. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Well, my question here is on the counting. First time, the way you count and the second time the way you count are different. The first one you count as Wahid, Isnain, Salasa. The second time you count Wahid, Isnain, Salasata or Salasatu, Arba'atu. I want to know the difference. Which one is more appropriate for someone to do?
Yeah, thank you, my brother, for the beautiful question. I've said it earlier. So in the previous classes, that the Arabs, when they are talking, so they don't usually call the last vowel. And when it is ta marbuta, I could remember I mentioned it as well. When ta marbuta is ending a particular word, so they don't usually mention it, they call it as how, instead of ta marbuta. So those are the two things I did there. So if you want to finish it so that whoever is listening to you will know the sign you have on, on ta marbuta, like thalathatun, you know that there's ta marbuta having tanween, thalathatun. And if you want to stop on it in a normal conversation, you say thalatha. It will end with ha, not ta marbuta. Jazakallah khairan for the observation.
Thank you so much.
Number 073. Go ahead with your question. You're unmuted.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Jazakallah, Sheikh. I just want to ask, I made an observation while we were going through the conversation.
Please go ahead.
Yes, I noticed the expression هذه هي النظارة.
No.
And that was in response to where the glasses from. So my confusion there is
why is it hadihi? Why not hada?
No. I know Nazara is feminine with the term of the here is my confusion. It feels like it still would have made complete sense without the here. So I want to know what principle necessitates the here in that kind of
here
response.
Is the glasses, or here is the spectacle.
But that sounds
I don't
similar
see anything wrong there.
Okay. It sounds similar to me. I don't understand that part.
هذه النظارة and هذه هي النظارة. Is that what you want to know?
Yes.
Okay. One is a complete sentence, why the other one is not. هذه هي النظارة is a complete sentence. Here is the glasses. But هذه النظارة, these glasses, so that's not a complete sentence.
Okay.
So what happened to these glasses?
Okay.
هذه النظارة جميلة. هذه النظارة جميلة. So these glasses is beautiful. So that is a complete sentence now. But when you say هذه النظارة, it's not yet complete. هذه هي النظارة. Here is the glasses. That's a complete sentence.
Okay, I'll take note of that.
You're welcome.
There's a question here. I think someone is asking, is it Ashara or Ishirun for 10? Is it Ashara or Ishirun?
Ashra, that is 10. Ishirun is 20. Ashra, 10. Ishirun, 20.
Now, Barakallahu fikum. Number 821. Go ahead. Let's make our questions straight for so that we can attend to other people as well because of time. 821. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, my question here is about the plural of musalla and mi'taf. When you came across them, I think I skipped the parts, so I wanted to know the plural of mi'taf and musalla.
The plural? The plural of what? While you are talking, I think you are disturbed there.
Yes, now.
The plural of what?
Mi'taf and musalla.
Mi'taf.
نعم.
We said ma'atif.
نعم mi'taf and musalla.
Ma'atif.
معاطف.
Ma'atif.
نعم and musalla.
Musallat.
Okay. But Sheikh, musallat, I think is
Musalliyat.
feminine, right?
Musalliyat. So no, it is the jamu. It is the jamu that is jamu muhannas salim. It is not feminine. Musalla is not feminine, it's masculine. But the plural is jamu muhannas salim. Just like hammam, hammamat. Hammam is masculine, but the jamu, the plural is hammamat, jamu muhannas salim. So we have so many words like that. That they are masculine, but they are pluralized on jamu muhannas salim. So musalliyat, that is jamu of musalla, musalliyat.
Musalliyat.
No. Mi'taf, ma'atif.
And now, Barakallahu Fikum, number 167. Your mic is unmuted. 167.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I just wanted to confirm the names we used yesterday for father and mother and the one we have used today. For example, we used Walid yesterday for father, and today we use Ab. Are they all correct?
Yes. Yes, they are all correct. I think I mentioned it yesterday that even the Arabs, they use Walidan and Abawan. So it's just like we are dualizing Abu. We said Abawan, the two fathers. But what they really meant is father and mother. So Walida, which is mother. They say Walidan, that is two mothers. And what they really mean by the Arabs is the father and the mother. So now that means they use Walid as father. We also use Abu as father. You have the two in the Quran as well. So they use Ummu for mother. We use Walida as mother. Just like for a son, we use Walad. We use Walad for child. We use Ibnu, son, which also all these are what we call mutarodifat. So they are synonyms.
Alhamdulillah.
So we can use them interchangeably.
Alhamdulillah. Shukran.
Okay, now let's go to numbers 708. Your mic is unmuted. 708.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My own question is on the usage of Halif and Hamza, because I've noticed that some of the write-ups, the Halif has the Hamza sign, while some does not have. Is there instances that supposed to use it, or that they are the same thing without necessarily having the Hamza on it or not?
I don't really understand this question. The use of Hamza and Alif.
Yes.
They are two different things. So we have three things like that that look similar, but they are different. We have Hamza to Wasl, we have Hamza to Qati, and we have Alif. So three of them look alike, but they are not the same. Hamza to Waslu used to have something like a ring over it. Hamza to Qati, we have Hamza on the Alif. Then we have Alif, which is not having anything on it. Okay, making three. So three of them are not the same. One of them is a letter, which is Hamza to Qati, the one that usually have Hamza on Alif. So that is a letter. The remaining two are not letters. Alif is not regarded as letter by a majority of the scholars. Though some people will say, using the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, that Alif is a letter. That if you recite Alif, Lam, Mim, Alif is a letter, Lam is a letter, Mim is a letter, as we have it in the hadith. But the scholars will tell you that what the Prophet said is true. So that Alif is a letter that is to be rewarded, not as a letter in Arabic grammar. So they are different. Then Hamza to Waslu, so that alif, which is not a letter, is only meant to elongate fatha. It's only meant to elongate fatha. So that is its uses. Then the last one, which is Hamza to Waslu, is only meant to combine two things together. So to join things together. Just like, let's look at one, okay, let's look at this word underlined in the book. Ayn al-Mu'taf, Ayn al-Mu'taf. The alif, the one you have at the beginning of Aina, that is Hamzatul Qat'i. Then the next one you have before Lam in the al-Mu'taf, so that one is Hamzatul Waslu, telling you that you are going to join Aina with al-Mu'taf. So you cannot read it as Aina al-Mu'taf. That is wrong grammatically. So it should be Aina al-Mu'taf, because that is what that Hamza is telling you, that you should join non-fatihana, you join it with that lam that is taking sukun. So it's going to be Aina al-Mu'taf, disregarding that Hamza to Waslu in your pronunciation. So there are three different things: Hamza to Qat'i, Hamza to Wasl, and Alif. I don't know if I've answered part of the question.
Barakallahu fikum is muted. We still have 3 more questions, Sheikh. I don't know if I can take it. It's 10 already here.
Please go on.
Okay. Number 388, your mic is unmuted.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
When you are talking about Shili in Arabia, you tell us that we have 3 Shili, which is Shili Madi, Shili Mudori, and Shili Amri. I want to ask, what about the Shili Madi al Mudori? Do we have something like Shili Madi al Mudori?
Do we have
Shili Madi al Mudori? Do we have Shili Madi al Mudori combined together?
No, there's nothing like that. Each of them are separated from the other. So we only have Fi'lul Madi, we have Fi'lul Mudari', and we have Fi'lul Amr.
So we don't have something like Fi'lul Madi al Mudori joined together.
So if we have anything like that, it is not in Arabic language.
Barakallahu fikum. 570, your mic is unmuted. Go ahead, 570. Your mic is unmuted. 698, your mic is unmuted. 698. Okay, 698, go ahead. You still have question? Okay, inshallah, we are going to stop now. And Bismillah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, tomorrow is another class. And let's join early to figure out all the network issue. My mic is not working and the rest of that. And make sure you do your muraja'a, because it's very, very important. And if you want to watch the class, we put it on the Facebook and also the same on our YouTube channel. Inshallah, liqa'ana bil khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Please mark your attendance. It's also very important. Thank you.